Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Bear, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Bear's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations we give him while we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go to the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Bear's been fitted with his own personal training collar, and we'll show you how to properly use this during your one-on-one lesson. As you can see, Bear is seated on Fred's left, which is where all our obedience training is done. The first command they'll demonstrate is heeling, which is proper walking on a leash. And Fred and Bear are going to take off doing that now. And the command you want to use for this is Bear heel, and then you start walking and he'll fall right in line on your left-hand side. We've also gone ahead and incorporated just a stand stay instead of our sit stay on this, so whenever Fred stops his feet, Bear will just stop and stand. Just like that. Now it's important when you're heeling Bear that he walks nicely at your pace without trying to pull ahead of you or lag behind. If he did attempt to pull ahead or lag behind, say no, give a tug and let go correction to his training collar, repeat your command to heel, and then start walking again. Now Fred's going to leave him in the stand stay. He gives him the stay using the open flat of his left palm straight in front of Bear's face and the one-word command to stay. Walks out to the end of the training leash, gives him a minute to hold it, and then returns back to him by walking all the way around and back to that left-hand side heel position. Bear holds that stand stay throughout. Fred gives him a little praise and then heels him right out of it. Just going to show you this one more time.
No.
He started to move, so Fred repeats it. In the stay, out to the end of the leash, and returns back to him. Gives him some praise and heels him right out of it. Now he gave him a sit command there, which is just the word sit, so that he doesn't automatic sit. And then he gave him the stay again, hand in front of the face, and the word stay, out to the end of the leash. Gives him a second to hold that, and then he'll return back to him again, walking all the way around, and back to that left-hand side heel position. Nice job, gives him some praise, heels him right out of it. Leave him in that stand stay again, all the way around. Comes back, gives him the sit command, and the stay out to the end of the training leash. This time he demonstrates our come or recall command, which is just to call Bear in using his name in a nice voice. Bear gets up, comes into Fred, has him sit in front. And then our finish, right around the back, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. And back into a sit. We'll demonstrate it one more time. Puts him into a sit, gives him a stay, out to the end of the leash, calls him on in, has him sit in front, and then the finish, right around the back, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. And back into a sit. That's a good time to remind you want to practice all your commands with Bear, about 15 to 20 minutes a day. You can practice inside or outside your home and just incorporate the commands into your daily routine with him. And he's going to give him a down, right out of the stand position, and a stay, and back out to the end of that leash. And the down is just your hand straight to the ground, and the one-word firm command to down. He then gave him a stay, out to the end of the leash, and now he returns back to him, all the way around, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Heels him right out of it. And he gives him the sit, and the down, and the stay. Back out the end of the leash. this time he'll call him into him instead of returning back. Bear gets up, comes right in, sits in front, and then the finish, he heels him right around the back and right back to that left-hand side heel position and has him sit. He has him in the stand, he gets him to sit and a stay, back out to the end of the leash. And this time he'll demonstrate our down from a distance. He's going to use his right hand straight to the ground and the one-word command to down. And Bear goes right into a down. And then Fred returns back to him once again, walking all the way around and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Nicely done. All right, we've demonstrated for you our basic obedience commands that we've been working on with Bear while he's been here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Bear, and I thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.